This ain't a church. Anyone
Well,
got
welcome back,
questions?
everybody, to the post-game press conference of the FIBA World Cup matchup between the Dominican Republic and Angola, currently with coach and player of the Dominican Republic, Nestor Garcia, and Karl-Anthony Towns. We'll get an opening statement from player and coach first, and then we'll have time for questions in English, and then for local press. Kat, phenomenal game today. Just a statement from your perspective on your team's performance, please.
Phenomenal. I appreciate those kind words.
You're welcome.
And only got 15 in, but guess what? We got the win. Dominican Republic is going crazy right now. My opening statement is pretty simple. We have a special team. Everyone counted us out. They didn't think we could be great. But in practice with one of the best coaches in the world, in Che, we believed that we could do something amazing. And I think that the world's on notice now. A great coach.
He talked to me about me because he want a free day tomorrow.
Maybe. But I would say from the bottom of my heart, I think all of Dominican Republic needs to send their gratitude and their thanks and love to Coach Che, because without him, I don't think any of this is possible.
Thank you, Kat. Che, another victory for your team. Just a statement from you on your perspective from your team's victory tonight.
Well, good evening. First of all, we are very happy because we finished in the first position, no, in a tough group. It's like I said before, my players give the extra. We got one guy, he's a leader like him. For me, he's the best player of the tournament. This is no. Because I'm talking that sweet thing about him, because his attitude. A lot of minutes we play without him, and the team make a lot of effort, try to hide all the talent that he has, all he inspired for my team. And we respect Angola, because Angola is the best offensive rebounder of this league. They are very aggressive, they are very athletic, they want to qualify. For us was very difficult to play against it. We are in the first 16. This was our first goal, try to go to the next round. And then when we will see, the World Cup is very difficult. I love this guy because he tried to adjust with the different rules, the NBA and FIBA League, and he's here, happy every day. My players, they fight. I think that we have a lot of chance, to step up. We overcome a lot of situations in a difficult moments, but I'm really, really happy.
Thank you, Coach. Any questions for both Karl-Anthony Towns and Che Garcia? Chester.
Good evening, everybody. Congrats on the big win. I have a question. I'm Cesar Minanti from Euros. I have a question for Kat. You said, stopping by in the mix zone, this is the best coach in the world. Tell me the best thing you learned from Coach Garcia since you joined the Dominican Republic. Thank you.
Yeah, I stand by what I say. I think he's one of the best coaches in the world. I'm around a lot of amazing coaches, obviously in the NBA. Some of the most winningest coaches in the world, some of the best coaches ever to be on the sideline. But I think for me, when I've been here with Shea, I just seen something that the way he a great coach is a coach that gets the most out of his players and makes those players every day come to work, come to practice, come to the game with a smile on their face. And he always finds a way to do that, regardless of the situation, regardless of the pressure, regardless of what's about to, to come up. It's just always fun when you go to practice that you get to see your coach and you get to go to work with, like I say, and I think I speak for everyone in that locker room, when you get to go there with one of your best friends, you get to go there with someone that you respect tremendously and you love to have fun with. And I think the best coaches in the world are those coaches not only that are amazing with X and O's and the ones on the sideline who get the best out of their team and their players, but the one that all the players levitate towards off the court. When we're not in that court, we all want to hang out with Coach Shea. we all want to get to talk to him. We all want to laugh with him. We all want to joke with him. We all want to talk basketball with him. We all want to not talk basketball with him. And I think that's what makes him so special, is that he's not just a coach in basketball, he's a coach in life. He's coached us just in how to enjoy this moment and to never take it for granted. And I'm just here to be a messenger for him. He's the leader of our team. He's the captain of our team. And I'm just here to be a messenger for him.
Diane,
Give
please.
me 20 seconds. Love you, killer.
I smile just talking about him. You see?
You don't have idea what I feel in my soul right now. Thank you.
You deserve
Thank
it.
you,
You
sir.
deserve it.
Next question for Diane, please.
Congratulations, Kat. It was so nice of you to get out of the mix zone and to join your countrymen outside. Tell us how that felt with you. Like, you just totally made their day celebrating. I mean, you didn't have to do that, but you went out of your way.
Yeah, we got to talk about that later, Shay. I ran outside, but it's the FIBA World Cup, and if there's anything I've always wanted the guys to know, and it's something that he stressed to us a lot, this is not about stats or it's not about awards. This is about bringing our country pride and putting us in a place that no one thought we could be at. It's about the win, and in that moment, I'm just hearing the chants outside. I understand that, we made history last game against Italy, and just to come to this day, and we had a chance to really make history that we personally in our team wanted to make. We wanted to be able to say we won 3 games in a row in the World Cup. We wanted to be able to say that we're the first in our group going to the second round. Just a lot of pride in me, just a lot of pride just in my country, my mother's country, our country. We've put a lot of hours into the gym. We've put a lot of sweat, tears, blood into this game, not only for our clubs or the NBA, but for this country. And I think this was just a culmination of all of our hard work since we were young, coming together to give our country a chance to have a chance to win in the World Cup. This is one of the pinnacles of basketball, and for us to come out here to not be heavily looked on as a team that could do a lot of damage or could win a lot of games here, and for us to come out here and do something really special so far is an amazing feeling. And I don't want us. I want our country. I want the fans. I want everyone who's been supporting us to know that we're not just doing this for ourselves and our families, but we're doing it for their families. We're doing it for our country. We're doing it, like I said before, for the mothers who gave us men a chance to live this dream. I think me and Shay know how important mothers are to men. So, it means a lot that I think we both get to do this for our mothers and make them proud. And I know they're above looking down on us, really happy and proud that their boys are doing pretty well in the world.
Hi, Carl. Lorenzo from Tiebreaker Times here in Manila. So just a question. Before you suited up for Dominican Republic the last time more than 10 years ago or a decade, so how does it feel that you're part of this special run with the team?
I mean, it's special. I was with the team 13 years ago when we qualified for the World Cup and won the Central Basket in Puerto Rico to qualify, and I believe in Venezuela. No, actually.
Was your first tournament against me? I coached Venezuela.
I remember, and we talked about it
You
too.
beat me. Huh?
We won't talk about that. You with us. So, I'm just proud. I'm just very proud that I was given a chance by, the federation and my country to put this jersey on. They didn't have to give me this chance to do this, and I feel very honored and blessed to have this chance to be able to represent my mother's country. I've only come here with one goal in mind, and that was to make our country proud and to find ways to win and to help our team win. So I'm just happy that so far everything's going according to plan and what I was hoping and praying to God every day that we could do, and hopefully I could help. And we take it game by game, but I think tonight it's worth celebration in our country for all of us, the players, to enjoy these moments. I've been stressing to them that if I've learned anything, moments come and go quick, and you got to live in the moment, and it's okay to celebrate these wins and these moments, because you never know how all our lives are going to play out and if we'll have another chance to be in the World Cup. So let's enjoy these moments with each other as brothers, as not only as brothers, but as new family members. We all get to be part of history together, and I think that's what makes family, when you guys go together and enjoy these special moments with each other with love and respect, and it's just awesome that we get to have our country with us in these moments.
Yeah, question for Kat. Here, Kevin Charem for OkuWeb from Argentina. Congrats on the win. You were vital, especially in the last minutes of the game to get the win. Your rivals played really physical against you today, and I think every game that physicality will be raising. What are
Awesome.
your feelings about it and about the fight in the low post on the FIBA way? And you need to be mentally prepared for this on the next games. And just one more question. You just talked very well about Nestor, and you have another guy from Argentina in Minnesota, Coach Prigioni.
Yes.
Can I know your thoughts about Pablo and his influence on your game?
Yeah, I think for the first part, it's FIBA. I feel I'm very honored that I feel like I've gained the respect from the coaches and stuff like that. But I don't think I was the vital reason we won any of these games. I think that we're all a big piece of the puzzles to finding ways to win. We all have an amazing. We've done an amazing job together as a family, as a team, of finding ways to win together. I don't want to sit up here and say I was the most vital reasons. I don't believe in that. I think that we all have a reason. There's not one person who could just win a game. It takes a team, it takes a country to find ways to win, especially in the World Cup. Andres Feliz was amazing, but I want to talk about, Antonio Pena, Angel Delgado, who I grew up in the system with and been with him since 13 years ago. Victor Lee's our captain, has been amazing. Juan Montero you could keep going down the list. Lester, Gerardo, Eloy, Solano, we could keep going down, Mendoza. Everyone has contributed to us winning. And it's not just that I did something that helped us win. We all did something together to come out with some amazing wins against some really, really good teams and countries who are really prideful, and really have a lot of pride for a reason. They put a lot of work and they make their countries proud, and we have to go out there and find a way to win. And secondly, Pablo Prigioni has been amazing. I've been respecting him as a player from far, and now I get to call him coach, and it's such an honor. I think one of the things that makes him so cool is that when we get to practice, he'll practice with us and play. And I think that's so cool that your coach gets to go out there and play 505 against us and relive his NBA dreams. So I really always enjoy Pablo's company. He's a very big part of our coaching staff, and we're very honored and blessed to have him.
Hello. Yeah, same question. Just one question for both Coach and Kat.
Thank you. Coach for coach. A question for coach. Yes.
No,
Yes.
so basically, no, it's the same question for both of you, so you also need the answer. No, but yeah, obviously you've established that you have a very good relationship with one another in this particular interview, but one of the things that really echoed that to me as far as the game was concerned was you entering the fourth quarter in the beginning with 4 fouls. So I was watching you, and you were really, really mindful of not picking up your 5th foul.
Yeah.
Given that you had picked up 4 fouls sporadically throughout the entire game, what changed? What was in your mind? Did you know how massive your presence being in the game still was for the 4th quarter? And then for Coach, what was the thought process like? What kind of trust did you have that Kat's going to start with the 4th quarter with 4 fouls? So yeah.
Kind of as well before. I talked with my son, I said, this is FIBA. It's different. They want to call foul because everyone that play against us, try to stop this guy. It's impossible to stop if you don't make a foul, and it's difficult for him. But for me, he's like a player. It's not because I love you. I'm talking with the reality. He's the best player of this cup. But he make a difference with his behaviors. He's very educated. He's humble, He tried to listen. He talk everything. We talk about when he made 2, when he made 3 fouls, when he made 4, or he played 5, or everything. He is part of our plan because he don't try to say something that we have to do, He acts, and for that I love this guy because when he made the 2 fouls, he complained but smiling, You must love this guy, smiling. But technical foul, I say, damn. 4 foul, damn. I told you, boy, I told you. He finished the game because He's a humble guy. He's a guy that listens everybody. He shared everybody. He make a difference with his behavior. You know? It's part of his education, you know? It's unbelievable, this guy. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I kill you.
I don't know how to follow that up. You know, the game will tell you what was going to happen. And through the adversity that was thrown at me for show since the minute the ball was thrown up in the air. You got to be able to trust your teammates, but also you can't have a bad attitude because the game is not playing out the way you want it to. People look at me for positivity, and I have to be able to give that regardless if I'm playing or not. My mindset the whole game was this is a great moment to work on your leadership, to work on yourself. And when the game comes to a point where they need you to win, you'll be there. And I just stayed focused on the task at hand, kept leading, kept cheering as hard as I can for my teammates. If you can't be on the court to be the best player on the court, why not be the best player on the bench? And I wanted to be the best player on the bench. I wanted to be the best cheerleader. I wanted to be the best tactician, and I wanted to be able to motivate the guys to play disciplined basketball and to not let the game overwhelm them. We came out in the third. I felt that I was going to get something going right away. Obviously, I wasn't allowed to do it, but when the fourth came around, I looked at Coach, and Coach looked at me, and because you said our relationship, I knew what the job was, and I knew for us to have the best chance, I would have to stay in the game and find ways to stay and just be crafty and be disciplined and be smart. And for a coach like Che to trust me, it means a lot. And I just was out there doing whatever was needed to win, whether it be a pass, whether it be a good defensive stop, whether it be making a three, or whether it be at the end making 2 free throws. I'm going to do whatever it takes for this country to win. And that was just what was needed today. It wasn't 30 points. It wasn't 40. It wasn't a double-double. It was 2 free throws and leadership. And I'm glad I was able to get my coach, who I love dearly, and my country, our country, that we love dearly, a chance to win. And I was able to help.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Kat, and all the best to you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.